New at 4 as we count our blessings this Thanksgiving week. A St. Louis man says he's downright lucky to be alive. He quickly went from feeling like he had the flu to being incoherent to then losing consciousness. First Alert 4's Claire Kellett explains what happened that frightening fall day in September of 2024.
He got very confused. I would ask him questions, but he didn't quite know what I was saying. So I knew it was time to call the ambulance.
Taffy Darby is recalling that terrifying day first responders rushed her husband John to SSM Health St. Clair Hospital.
I didn't know if he's had a stroke. I didn't know anything. And then the scary words, brain bleed. Brain bleed scares me really bad.
She admits she feared the worst while doctors worked to figure out what was wrong.
So it was fortunate that when John was brought to the emergency room doctors did a head CAT scan. So it was a bleeding type of the stroke, which is very easy to be detected on CAT scan.
Dr. Fajin Wong says John had a massive stroke caused by a severe bloodstream infection. They then hurried him to SSM Health St. Louis University Hospital, where he was in a coma for about a month.
There really wasn't anything that would have led me to believe that I was somebody that could have a stroke at that point. Plus, I was 52, and in my head, stroke is something that happens to people that are super old.
John works out regularly and is mainly on a vegetarian diet, but doctors weren't sure he would come out of the coma. After countless conversations with Taffy, they decided to try an uncommon but cutting-edge approach called nudging the patient to see if he will wake up.
The medication we tried is Ritalin, which is a very common medication for ADHD. There is some limited evidence suggesting that it may facilitate awakening in comatose patients. So we tried it, and after a couple of days, John opened his eyes.
Defying the odds, John woke up, eventually learning to talk and walk again, even returning to work. Today, his biggest obstacle is memory issues.
I have a little bit of memory loss.
I can see small things from the brain damage, but everything that I wanted came back. I mean, he's a funny guy, so that was the first thing that he got back, that he showed me that he was there, was his sense of humor.
And as you can tell by his shirt, he still has it today. But on a serious note, he is beyond grateful to be home this Thanksgiving with his wife right by his side. Claire Kellett, First Alert 4.